Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play SimCity. Sorry for the abrupt end to the last video. Turns out I was late for something, and I had to run really quick. On the bright side, with the game sort of idle for a while, we finally got our 70,000 simoleons transferred over from the other town. It finally registered on the server, so we are loaded. And I'm not sure that I want this whole ramp elevated, actually. What I should probably do is bring it down, although... the reason is, I was thinking, well, if it was down, then I could build stuff on it. But of course, I don't tend to want to build stuff right on the avenues anyway. And as is, I can run roads underneath it and stuff, which would be kind of cool. Let me unpause, actually, and go up to cheetah speed and let things keep going. So again, we're operating at a slight loss, generally speaking, but our trade should be making up for it. On the other hand, we're still having the issue. Oh yeah, right. I built the other mine over here, so we should actually be okay. Hopefully we can hit our trade targets pretty easily there. Police are still having issues with the general level of crime going on. This is the stupidest little hill thing. Look at this. Like, why would I do that? Ugh, I just want completely flat maps sometimes. Missing an opportunity to sell concessions to all these easy marks. Really? But I have 2 concession stands. How's that even possible? Like, I have 2, and it's making a fortune! Should I just build more? I suppose if I still have room for more concessions, then I should just dump some down there. Let's go and put down some more popcorn and a regular concession stand. Another one over here. Just try to spread them out a little bit more. Hopefully we can get some more shopping. This thing's making a little bit of money. There's some money there. I mean, every part of this is profitable, which is great. Now, of course, at this point, we almost have, like, way too much money. I don't think I'm going to build an airport in this town. Even though it would be very helpful, I'm just not gonna. Just because that's the way I'm going to roll. But I will add some more touristy stuff in here. I should probably build an airport. But it's like, I don't know, I guess I just want to be contrarian. Just out of curiosity, do we have room for an airport? Yes. Ish. I wonder if we... Because here it complains that it's on top of the road. Oh, because it curves. Wonder if I ran a road out here, if there was any way to make it work. It looks like there should be... It would be tight, but it looks like it should technically be possible. Oh, and I apologize for not renaming the city. I still have not uploaded that last video at this time, so I have not gotten a chance to read your feedback yet about the city names, so it's definitely in queue. I should really have an airport. It would be silly not to, right? I wonder if I did this, does it create like an extra dumb intersection? How fail is it? Well, let's find out. We can always make changes later. So I'm just going to build an airport sort of side road here. Ooh. Actually, hold on. Bold was that. Let's try this again. Just a nice curve. We don't want to create an extra intersection if we don't have to. Whoa. Something like that. And let's give it a try. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it's not going to work. Oh! Just got it in there. Alright, I guess we have that. Let's go ahead and we want 1 cargo terminal, just so that freight can be shipped out. Assign as many runways as we can fit. This is going to cost us a fair amount of money, so we're going to have to make sure to not overspend here. And let's build 1 more passenger terminal, and hopefully that's good. and we will see what that does. Meanwhile, so I like this spot here, actually. No one will hate on the fact that there's an airport nearby. It should be relatively compatible with our traffic. Oh, let's do the bus thing, though. Let us... Can I connect to this road? No, it won't snap once it's on the bridge. That being said, wow. Because I want to have... Oh, you know what? I'll add it over here. This will be fine. Low tourist attraction. Yeah. Double-decker bus terminal. What was I saying? I was going to say something. Right. I want to have the bus terminal near enough to the sort of the entrance of the city so the buses don't have to travel too far to drop off out of city passengers. But I do want to prevent like extra intersections and things. So we'll do that. We need bus stops. Obviously, we will need one right here. Can I fit a park and ride right in there? Nope. It's too bad because that would have been pretty efficient. We'll put a park and ride right here. I wonder if I should have put next door instead of across the street. Although they can do this little U-turny bend, so that's totally fine. One there, one there. Something like that. And I think that'll do for now. What is this? Can't remember. Oh, that's just my my transportation hub. So that doesn't really need a bus stop. Although I suppose I could put one down. Oh, there should be one. There should be one here, though. Actually, let's put a parking ride next to it. Yeah, I like it. And maybe one here. Oh no, the bus stop. The bus terminal as a parking ride. I mean, you can see it's got a huge parking garage and everything, so that will all work out okay. So now we do need to get, just to make this all really pay out properly, we do need to get a little bit more touristy stuff going on correctly here. So let's... do that. Like this, and then we'll see what we can cram in. Maybe some casinos over here. I mean, casinos are always pretty good, or actually just the touristy stuff. I was gonna save some money for things. An Arc de Triomphe back here, an imitation one. Oh, see, we've got some room over here too. You know what? I will go a little further over here. This will actually be quite cool next to the highway. People will see it going by. And then what I'm going to do is put down some commercial areas over here. Hopefully we'll get hotels. And that would actually be kind of cool right there. Something like that. And we can probably get a little bit of shopping over here for the people who come in on the ferry. There we are. That'll increase our tax base as well. So now what we're actually going to have to do is babysit this intersection and see how much of a traffic jam we've kind of created here. So far it's pretty good. We are a low population city. People are apparently doing U-turns over here, which is actually terribly inconvenient. And yeah, we are spending a lot of money. Now, push comes to shove, we can go and turn things off. Like the airport is half of our expense right there. And the other transportation, obviously, is a pretty big deal. Police, how we doing, buddy? What do you want? Didn't I already tell Vu Towers that... No. No thanks, we don't want any of that. No, we can't afford the Eiffel Tower. Someone asked me for something cheaper. Giant clock, I think, is also $500,000. I think the Brandenburg gate is affordable. Oh, Also very expensive. Crap. Oh well. Traffic is flowing here just fine. I mean, we have some vehicles, but that's okay. Things a little wonky here, but acceptably so. Lots of people on foot, which is surprising me. But it's not fatal. I don't suppose we've finally upgrade. We want the smelting division. Lovely. Because if we can keep making money using our industry, we're going to be in fantastic shape. Smelting factory, there we are. Which we will build, I guess we will build over here. Hopefully we can, you know what, I'm just going to pad myself out a little bit of room over here. Construct. So right now, what do we have built in? We're making metal, which is fine. That's actually exactly what we want to do. Because we have no interest in doing anything with an alloy industry. I think we can use like the works here and it's going to be fine. We'll build 2 vehicles, plop a sign down, and hope that starts to turn a profit. Oh, we do need some storage for metal. So over here, we want to... You know what we don't need? We do not need the, come on. Break. I'm sure we're going to need more metal at some point. Actually, since this is entirely empty. We'll smash all that while it's empty so we don't lose anything. Needs raw ore. Well, it should get some. Needs coal, it needs ore. Well, we've got that in spades as long as this keeps working. It should prioritize delivering there, I believe, as long as there's room over here. What do you want? Oh, bus stops, yeah. A little bit of education for free, just like what we did in the last place, except that we are broke. We're going to buy a little bit of time with that. Really, we need this to, you know, kind of kick in here. I do have all my exports turned on. Wait, I have an import here? That? What the frack? Or no. Oh, no. I think I was misreading this. I was thinking this is one resource, that's another. I think they were both on export. I hope so. I'm going to set them both to use locally for now. I suspect we're going to have an overflow. And we're still going to be selling some of the goods, but we'll see what we can do for now. Things getting delivered. We've got coal. We just need ore, which should come from there. We actually have we actually have double ore. We might technically be a little short on the coal, but probably not. I mean, we do have the factory as well, but I'm not terribly concerned. We are full over here. Oh, we never built our smelter. So let's do that. I think one should actually be more than enough to handle how much the city is going to produce. We just need one of these truckloads to go in. Is that going to be delivery from here? Okay, good. It shouldn't be a problem. Now that this is established, it should just start to work. Metal. Export. Okay, good. There, I should be able to turn this back on to export. And I really think it's overflow only. I think it prioritizes buildings of yours that actually need it first. I suspect we're going to need all the trucks, actually. I suppose I should wait before I spend it. Just to make sure, especially since it's going to take a while to produce the first bit. We have an upgrade available here. Hooray. More fireworks. But I don't think we're actually going to be able to take advantage of it. Money situation seems to maybe be okay, actually. We must have just done another sale. I think we're going to be forced to turn things off. And I strongly suspect... Well, this is making money too. I strongly suspect that the airport we're going to want to turn off. What we really need is the event center. And I should probably build that, like, ASAP. I probably should have built it before I did, you know, some of these other things. Now, can I turn this off is the big question. I think I can. I think this is going to keep working. And that's going to save me a considerable amount of money. Because I don't think there's any advantage to having this run. I mean, you can't get your next upgrade, but that's okay. Can't believe I spent all that money already. Ridiculous. More rides. More rides means more tourists. Yeah. We'll do what we can. Actually, I should be able to get some stats here, right? Quite a bit of tourists in the city, actually. I really want these guys to upgrade to hotels, I think. And actually, maybe, you know, building casinos and having built-in hotels there would be pretty handy. This might be a good place for a casino, actually. I mean, we only have so many tourists to go around, but the industry should feed off each other pretty effectively. Desire streetcars. Yeah, well, good luck with that, buddy. We do have a bit of a traffic jam here. Which I think I'd sort of predicted at one point. I could go to high density streets, but I don't think that's actually going to resolve things. Oh, maybe we need more buses. They're complaining about it. I don't want too many. Yeah, oh, I'm certainly turning a profit. Look at that. I don't want too many buses because they will clog the city themselves. But we'll keep an eye on things. Trying to think if there's a better way to construct this, and I'm not convinced that there is. Well, if I took this down, I could build another avenue from like here to here instead. There'd be just as many intersections, but this little part would be avenue instead of what it is, and I think that might help. Actually, what might help is if this were high density. I'm not sure. The third lane might help. It probably won't, actually, the more I think about it. Oh, this is that was a low density. Well, that's probably a big part of it. I'll go high density here, but I really don't think it's going to make a difference. Whoa, gunshots? How is the police doing? The jail's probably full. You're asking for an extra cop car. Okay, I will do that. How's the jail status? Jail's full. See, that's what you should be complaining about. We're releasing the prisoners. Increased capacity. That should hopefully help. Man, once I get some casinos down, it's going to be even worse. Now, I do need this, or do I? Well, actually, what I'd really like is a split so that people who are going to work here, maybe I should just build, if I took this road out, destroy this connection, made this connect here, and then had this connect over here instead. That way this intersection would only be people sort of moving in and out of town, and the people going over here, well, I don't think there's that many people going over there. And buses are forming a nice chain, which of course they always do. Alright, let's, we got some money. It's gonna smash some buildings, but that's okay. We're gonna pause. Gonna get rid of this. Alright. Cancel. And we will simply... Come on, give me a nice curve. Whoa, oh, I have the wrong tool. I don't want an intersection that's too close. Well... that might be okay. Let's see what happens. I know it looks a little funny. There might be traffic accumulation here, but I don't think as much, because I think here they're really going to split in a Y. It's going to go right or left, and they're really... It should be much better. Getting some subdivision going on. Oh, these guys. I'm sure they need extra rooms. Yeah. They may need more ambulances. I'll give them one extra ambulance. But what they really need there, because I'm certain they must be full to capacity. We'll give them 2 waiting rooms there. Oh yeah, because I think their capacity was like 10 before. I'm not sure, maybe it was 15. I don't know, but it certainly shot up like instantly. Meanwhile... yeah, I think this is going to be a lot better. Still a lot of U-turns. They are somewhat longer lines, so that's kind of understandable. Okay, good. Excellent. Money situation, we are still very negative. And where is most of our money going? Transportation. Right, yeah, because, I mean, train station, airport, with, like, all the things. You know what we're going to do? I'm going to turn one of these off. We should probably... I don't know. I'm not sure. Is this... yeah, turned a profit yesterday. Alright, so I mean, all my tourist industry is literally turning a profit. I think I've got too much transportation for the amount of tourism industry that I have. And what I really need to do is just, like, add more to take advantage of it. But it's hard to do without breaking the bank that I've already got. Metal is there. Oh, you do need the open smelting division. Alright, okay. So that's part of what I'm screwing myself here. But I'm pretty sure that warning didn't come up instantly. Maybe it takes a while to trigger. Well, even now it's taking a while to trigger. Oh, probably because it's waiting for workers over here. Yeah. Alright, so it needs to be running. That is good to know. I'm pretty sure you used to be able to turn it off. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's casinos that used to be able to do that for? No. Well, I might do streetcars at one point, actually. We could have a little run that just does this. That would actually be pretty nice. I will consider it, but for now, we do not have the budget. Close needs water? Do we seriously have a water shortage? Maybe we're just waiting for things to reach. Alright, let's give you a free upgrade here. We definitely have a water shortage. Okay. And we don't have money for that. Well, we practically do, and I can do this, followed by that. And yeah, we will do a proper water pump. Probably. It's probably overkill. But, I don't know, it's future-proofing. F it, let's do it. Good, because, you know, obviously what I need is more civil services to, like, spend on things. Well, we're at 40 of 40. I don't think I'm going to expand the clinic any more than that. The jail cells, though, we do need to make sure we don't release criminals back into the streets. So let's go ahead and expand that, even though it costs more. Come on, water. Come online. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Yeah, out of resources. Wow. Yeah, it's just because things didn't have water. They're going to be fine in like 2 seconds here. See? We're okay. I mean, I could have another trade depot, or I could have the trade depot just hold things, but no, I think we're going to be okay now that the business is running. And a couple of metal deliveries, and we should be in fantastic shape. Ooh, nice coal delivery over here. I like it. Water shortage. That should not last very long at all. Okay. Wow, we actually don't have an excess. We're still buying a lot from outside. And sewage, we're still currently, I think, okay. Shipping things out. It looks like it. Where can I see my excess? Yeah, we've got lots of sewage space left. We've actually got... We're barely buying any water, so that's good. So we're basically right where we need to be. Are we seriously using power? We're buying power? We're a deficit? Wow. Do I have... No, I don't have the... I just want the normal ones. And a sign. Which is probably what the problem is, right? We don't have a sign, so obviously things aren't going to work right. Oh, there's no good place to put the sign. Never mind, no sign. We're at a slight power up. Not much of one, though. Stop sending power to us? Well, it's technically okay. It's kind of weird that it would say that. Unpowered buildings. Come on. There's just some houses. Oh, we probably have some stuff to bulldoze, though. So let's go and take care of that. And then actually I'm going to have to wrap up this episode. Alright. So it's kind of a weird city with a lot of different areas. Although, you know, it's entirely realistic. If it wasn't so kind of tiny and clumped, I mean, that's the sort of thing that happens. You have areas in the city that were built in different eras and have slightly different looks. There's actually a fair bit of wasted space here. I think I didn't want to overbuild because there was the rail here. But it's the same rail connection. I really should have built, I don't know, something else. It's not the end of the world. I mean, the empty space looks good and interesting when it comes up. So there's nothing wrong with having a little bit of that. There we are. A little bit of greenery. Gotta look nice for the tourists. We probably had trees there and they've just all died. Gotta eat some pollutions. There. Population's at 16,000, which is fine. I don't think we actually need that much. There's no unemployment. There's actually quite a bit of unfilled jobs, so we could have more people. But frankly, hopefully we have some commuters or something like that, in which case it's okay. At some point, I'm going to have to flip back to the other cities and see how they're doing. Well, you know, this town looks quite a bit more developed than... that's cool purple. Than I always imagine. I always imagine it in the earlier sort of heavily forested, sort of very rural-ish kind of, like posh rural, like the, you know, fancy places of New Jersey kind of rural. Yeah, it turned into quite an urban environment. And I know every time I say that about New Jersey, people are going to be like, what, New Jersey? Because it's got a reputation and an image on TV, but there are rich-ass places in New Jersey with fancy, very wealthy people on the, well, on the Jersey Shore, I suppose. And they have nice houses. Lots of movie stars live there. Or have cottages there, you know. Alright, that's good. Profits are stable. I know, big scary numbers, but things are technically working. So I think next time that I play, it's going to be about, yeah, just letting this continue to turn a profit. It's totally fine. And then plop down some more tourist buildings. We actually have enough right now for the cheap casino. And I don't think I'm going to make a gambling city, so I don't think we're going to get to the casinos above that. But the cheap casino actually does a pretty good job. I find it's almost always profitable. In fact, one cheap casino I think is always profitable in every city, no matter what. And it's pretty easy to put down. It's pretty cheap to put down, so I think it's a good idea. We'll throw that in. And no, we actually got a big chunk of money right there. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and plop it down now. And then we will call this video complete. So I think I like this area. You know, people get off the ship, they go there. It's not that far away from these guys. It does impede on some of the space that we might have wanted to use for the fairground. Fairground? What am I thinking of? Theme park. Theme park is the word I'm looking for. But I don't know, I think it's okay. Yay! Alright, so Obviously, we want to plop down one of the marquees, the signs, which I kind of like this one. I think it's the right feel for our city this time. I'll put it across the street like so. It's right next to the coal thing, but I don't think the gamblers are going to mind too much. We'll see. We'll make this with cheap rooms. So these people will have lower standards, right? And we will nickel slots for the cheap gamblers and some comedy club for the low wealth kind of tourists. It would be worth taking a look at the mini map here for the tourism map. No, this is not. This is wealth. Is there an attractiveness map? How's my air pollution? There's not a tremendous amount of brown. It's mostly going over there. Luckily, it's missing my tourist area. So that's actually working pretty well. And ground pollution? Pretty bad there where the mining is happening, and that is near the casino. But it's, you know, a low-value casino. It's going to be okay. Overall, current tourists, we're actually above our limit. Interesting. Why are the profits so low today for tourism? I mean, obviously this is not going to turn anything because it's brand new. Look at that! Yesterday this made $35,000. Like seriously. And you know what? Actually, I can put down a bunch more of these small ones, which are going to be easy to cram in. So I should do that. It should be all pirate ships all day long. Well, technically, ride capacity, line capacity. Ride capacity. It can fit a lot more stuff. And it's too bad these are... I'm surprised that it doesn't fit there. Maybe if I turn this... Hang on, we might be able to jam another one of these in here. I know I could make nice curves, but... Okay, maybe I'm gonna have to. Good thing these things are free. Whoops. Try that. I have no idea if we can manage this. Yes! Whoa, we can do all kinds of angled things. Okay, well, we'll put this over here because there's probably enough room in here for another pirate ship. Oh yeah, there totally is. We just don't have enough money for it. In fact, we are going to be bankrupt. Let's temporarily turn off the airport. We should be okay. We just need another tick of sales to go through, and we're going to be fine. And then I'm definitely stopping this video. I guess I could increase taxes as well. I don't care about pulling in that many people, right? All right. Increase taxes to start off with, which actually is not going to make this message go away. And then we will turn off some buildings. I don't remember. There's not a mode here to see which buildings are costing me all the money, right? I can't turn off the police station. Turn off the fire. Just because if I turn off the police station, it will just release everyone. That's off already. Let's turn off our transportation. Oh. I'm surprised that it's allowing me to go at this point. Yeah, I was gonna say. Turn this off. Alright, good. And we're gonna turn it back on in a second. All we need to do is sell one chunk of metals. That's the problem. When you've got a resource-based city like this, this can happen. There you go, see? So we want to turn this back on. turn this back on. See, we have tons of money now. Come on. That was still on. Fire station. Clinic. God, I hope that's everything. Hopefully that's everything. Education, we don't have any. Alright. I'm sure in the comments people will let me know if I've forgotten something, or I'll rewatch the end of this video and see. Also, remember to post your suggestions for names, because I'm very anxious to have a good name for the city. So we'll see how that goes. See you next time, folks. Bye-bye.